What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a brand new weekly challenge week. I'm going to play through every single one of these races. I'm going to give you some tips as to how to win some of these races, and we're going to have fun doing it. I have no idea how long this video should be. Let's just hit it straight away. So the first one we've got is the FF Challenge 450, and it is going to be at Tsukuba circuit. Now, I don't appear to have completed any event at Tsukuba. My bad on that one. So it needs to be a road car. It needs to be a front engine, front wheel drive. It's only 2 laps. It's 8 cars. This one should be pretty easy. So let's change car because I don't have a car suitable. And suggested PP is 450. And the only one I've really got in that category there or thereabouts is a Honda Integra Type R. So let's go with that one. This one should be pretty easy. So we should be good to go. To complete this one, guys, you could probably use any front wheel drive car, tune it to the maximum, and it should be very easy. It is only 2 laps. I expect this is... I'm still on automatic gears. I wonder why that could be. No guesses for guessing. No prizes for guessing, should I say. We're going to ram that guy there. So this is not going well to start with. Like, it's a little secret, guys. I hate front wheel drive cars. Absolutely can't stand them. I can't stand on power understeer. But this Honda Integra seems okay. And you know what? What Gran Turismo does very well is simulate the road cars. The road cars are quite fun and engaging to drive. Just going to put a move on that Prius there. The Gran Turismo style. So we're going to send it to the inside on this. Is that a Honda Jazz? It was a Honda Fit, in fact. Every day's a school day. Bit of on power understeer. 7 seconds behind the lead of this race. Third is in the bag already, but wow, 7 seconds in 1 lap. That's going to be a bit of a tough ask. I need to really get there hammered out on this one, guys. I've still got traction control on as well. That is also due to something. Yeah, the 4 seconds. Yeah, we should be good. I think that's another Honda Integra. I'm not familiar with my Hondas. So 3.6 to the lead. Only half a lap to go. May need a send out the hairpin. Patiently on the throttle. I'm going to put a move into this right-hander. Bounce that curb. Civic in the lead of the race. I'm not sure I'll be able to get the send into the final hairpin. Maybe it'll be the final corner. We'll look to get a run on the corner exit. Oh, we squared off that corner nicely. A bit of on power understeer. Oh, we are in an awkward situation. We're going to back out that one. I think we're good here, guys. So that is going to be the win in this race. I am playing on hard difficulty. You can change the difficulty if you want to get a race completed. There's no difference to the payout or the completion of these races. So we're going to go 1 from 1 so far in this weekly challenge trial. There we go. So that's 1 completed. And we're going to get not very many credits for this. In fact, it's not even worth looking at. 7,000 credits. 7,000 credits, guys. What do you think of that one? But we're going to get a 100,000 credit ticket, which is good. All right, going to see the replay on that one. And we're going to go back to the weekly challenge. How easy is the menu to access? I complained about this before. And it's as easy as going up here instead of going back. I get that now. It's a pop-up menu. But still, I would prefer to see it different. So I have already won this race before, but I can't remember it. So let me first of all change my car. So it is only recommended to be 600 pp. You can use more, it's not a restriction, but I'm going to look for a car that is about 600 pp. Should I use the Willys Jeep? This is my grinding car. Why not? It's over 600 pp, but it's hard work to drive. Let's see what we can do with this one. Now, as the races progress through this series, it does get harder and harder. Big Willow is one of my least favourite tracks in the game, and I sort out TC. Now I've got loads of power in this car, but it is an absolute nightmare to drive. It just oversteers and understeers at the same time. There we go. So I'm 10 seconds off to leave the race. This car is actually quite good. It's holding these corners pretty well. Let's go full realism spec. Sketchy on the brakes. It wants to really snap oversteer, but that's the nature of this car. Sneak to the inside here. A bit of a block pass on that guy. Oh, there we have. You've got the oversteer there, guys, and then the understeer on power. Gap on the outside. We're using all the power. This is going to be easy in this Willys Jeep, guys. We just need to make sure we don't throw it off the track. Oh, that's not good. Is that a DeLorean? I think it's a DeLorean winning this race. Now he's going way over 88 miles an hour. There we go. So that's first lap complete. This Jeep's going to work out pretty good for us. Just change the... oh, that's a bit late on the brakes. Get that car sliding, guys. Let me know what car you're going to use for this event. And let me know what you think so far of the weekly events. What do you think of the selection? Oh, we're backing it in. Oh, wow. Now, did anybody ever try grinding on Bathurst for the payout glitch? That was possible, but I just found it really, really sketchy. A little bit like this, really, and I ended up finding it more annoying than what was required. So we are up. We've got a personal best going on, as well as purple sector. So no fuel or tyre wear is a problem here, so this is all good. "13 seconds up on these guys, so we've got it in the bag really. Just need to make sure we don't throw it away, but well, everything's possible in this car. It's pretty cool. I've got to say that this Hellcat engine swap is one of the better engine swaps. I've got a full playlist of videos on my channel for every single engine swap in Gran Turismo 7. Make sure you go and check those ones out, because there's some really fantastic things you can do with the engine swaps. I've got to say, guys, this is actually quite enjoyable driving this really random car around this track. I'm not scared of the sand anymore. In a Group 2 car or a Group 3 car, the sand just claims victims, but we're good. We can just touch the sand, no problem. Oh, yeah, you can really send the car off to Narnia at this corner here if you get it wrong. Back to the hood cam. I think hood cam is where I'm fastest. Oh, get on track. Oh no, inverted pit lane. I almost made an involuntary pit stop, which isn't ideal, but we're going to get the win. 2 from 2, and we used the Willys Jeep. It was hideously overpowered for that race, but it's fun to do. Let's do it. Okay, what we're going to get? 15,000. Money's money. Okay, what we got next? Now, let me know what you think of the video content so far. Do you prefer the unedited kind of play-along series? Feel free to play along while you're watching the video. So I've got the new track. Never done this track before. Never done this challenge before. This one could be tough. So there's no PP limit. It does need to be a Group B car, and you need to have snow tyres. So what cars do we have available I think my best car is this GR86 rally car. I will check the car settings. I think I've got everything set to maximum, which I think is required. High RPM turbocharger. We've got 788 horsepower. We're all good there. Diff settings are as they are. I've got the snow tyres. I think that's as good as we can get. If you have a Suzuki Escudo, then that probably is the car to use for this event. But I will try it with this rally car for now. So yeah, we meet the criteria. 12 cars, 4 laps. Let's see what's going to happen with this one. It's a reasonable payout actually for these races. Now I do need to change my assist settings so the TC starts off. Yep, we're back on there, back on manual. All good to go. I assume tyre wear and fuel usage is off. Let's see what we can do here, guys. Now this is, I think the high line's pretty good here. That was a bit too high, because on the high line you can run round and get the drive off the corner. Oh, it's not gone well here. We're slamming the barrier there. It requires a much different driving technique to what I'm used to. I think my torque bias is a bit wrong as well. Probably need to go a bit more 60-40 maybe. So I'm 9 seconds off the lead of the race. Now I have done the circuit experience here. I did get gold, so I should really know what I'm doing. Everyone's driving much more slower and more controlled than I am. So we're spinning up the wheels in 4th gear. 8 seconds off the lead of the race. Send it to the inside of these guys here, just sneaking up. That's going to come the outside. This is chaos, and I love it. Trying to get the car steered in is difficult. It's about getting the car, I think, moving the car for the corner entry. Just seem to be losing grip and sliding to the outside of the corners. Not really gaining on the leader much, which is a bit concerning. So we're up to 5th. So the 3rd place should be achievable, but whether we can get the win or not, I don't really know. I think we need to be a bit more smoother, a bit less aggressive on the turns, try and use the grip on the track rather than just flinging the car around. Back off early here, we get the car into a bit of a slide, a bit of a rear impact there. Luckily the stewards didn't seem to see that one. So we're going to try and send it around the outside, fully sideways. Going to get that one done. I think if you use too much brake as well, you can just get the car locked up. It's better to like half brake. Yeah, for sure, half on the brakes is where it's at, guys. When the wheels are spinning or when the wheels are locked up, you're not going in the direction you want to go. You're going straight to the outside of the corner. Once just pulsing the brakes seems to work okay. So there is the leader. If I can get the car around back to the apex again. Yeah, the 60-40 or the 40-60 worked a lot better. A bit more power to the front wheels helps to drag the car out the corners, I think. Brake bias, we could send it a little bit to the rear to get the car to rotate, and we are just understeering too fast into that corner there for sure. So yeah, more rear brake bias should help to bring the rear around on the brakes. But once you've got the slide going on, it's really hard to keep control. So it is 4 laps. We do have time. And we're just locked up there and slid to the inside. A little block past there, a little nudge on the apex. We're going to get the old switcheroo for the next corner, I think. In fact, this switcheroo is not going to happen at all. We're just going to slide to the outside of the track. Maybe that car's got way more power than we've got. Launching it across the start-finish line. Half race distance. Going to go in high. Cut down on him. Need to get the car rotated. Much better, much better. Now we've got a bit of clear track. We can start to learn the way we drive the track. And you almost need to drive way ahead of the track. You need to make the turns happen a long way before the turns actually happen. wide, super wide corner entries is where you need to be, and that's not what I'm doing right now. Get the car stopped and rotated. Using that high line to get the drive off the bank, that worked pretty well. Bit of airtime over there. I need to be on the brakes now, scrubbing the speed. We are to the outside of the track. You have to really be slowing down the car much more before the turns than you would normally. Getting the car slid here. A little bit on the handbrake as well. Pitched in, get the car rotated. I think it's better just to squeeze the throttle, not just wheel spin the tyres too much. That seems to give you a better drive off the corners, guys. Let me know what you think of this track so far. I think this has been a standout track from the Gran Turismo 7 Spec 2 update. Now, completely unexpected. I think we were expecting to have the Canada Gilles Villeneuve circuit, and we got Canada Snow Rally track. So yeah, that was a little bit unexpected, but I kind of like it. Gran Turismo and variety is two things that are so good together. That was quite a nice little apex there. I don't know if you can hear that rattling in the background. You probably can. This is G29 Master Race, guys. Let me know what you think of that in the comments below. And if you do want anything to improve your sim racing setup, then go and check out GT Omega. I've got a link to GT Omega in the description below. I've also got an exclusive 5% discount code, which will get you 5% off anything, absolutely anything at GT Omega. I use the classic wheel stand. I've got the RS6 seat. Absolutely love it. It's so much fun, guys. It gives you just an extra level of immersion. Now we need to get the car stopped and slowed down for this corner here. It tightens up. Oh, we're going to get a bit of a clip. I'm glad I'm not paying the repair bill on this car, guys, because we've had a few impacts, that's for sure. So we are 10 seconds up. So this isn't a particularly difficult race. When you get the hang of the track, you don't need a super crazy powerful car to do this one. So the full tune for my car was on screen. You saw it just there. So that should get you through this race. Now you will have this car for free. I think you get it for completing one of the original license tests. But we're going to get the win in this event now. So that's going to, across the line, launch it, which is pretty cool. So that's 3 from 3 so far. We've been making good choices with cars, I think, guys. So that was 7 minutes and 85,000 credits. A lot less than you get for the 7 minutes grinding tutorial, guys. I'll link that in this video if it still works. So there we go. We've got a weekly challenge ticket. And now on to the next. Okay, up to the top. So we got a Schwarzwald. So it's an early race at Catalonia. We do need a German car. It needs to be 700 pp or less. The main rival cars are going to be Porsche Carrera GT, 911 GT1 car. So it looks like Porsche and Mercedes. So a bit of a German theme going on here, guys. What have we got that could work here? So we've got we could use that, the new car in update spec 2. Now we are under PP, only 650 pp, 700 or less. So let's throw on some racing hard tyres. Where does that get us? Actually, I won't change that because that's going to ruin my 650 pp tune. I will make a new tune. Duplicate sheet, copy, that's fine. That. 680. Ballast, I can remove that. So what was on the screen before was my 650 pp tune from probably one of the weekly challenges. So what else can we throw at the car? I don't know what I've got actually to hand. Nothing. So we're going to go risky, guys. We're going to go with a slightly underpowered car, but it is the brand new Porsche 992. So what is the actual race? It's a 16 car grid, 5 laps, circuit Catalunya. Let's see if we can do this one, guys. A bit of a risk going with this car. It's not particularly well tuned. I would highly recommend going for a better tune. Add something to it which is going to make it better. But we're going to see what we can do in this one. So we do have DRS. How effective that is, I really don't know. And let's see what we've got going on. Okay, so the car feels pretty good on those racing hard tyres. You know what, guys, I should have just put racing medium on or something like that, because it doesn't look like tyre wear is enabled. But let's see what we can do with this one. That would have got us much closer to that 700 pp limit. It does feel really good on racing hard tyres though, guys. It feels like the right kind of tyre for this track day focused car. 23 off the lead. That's quite a long way. I think we're going to have to get the hammer down on this one, guys. Felt the rear end go a little bit there. We need to be able to get this guy into the kink. I think we should be able to. Oh, that is a bit deep. Down the outside of these two. On DRS, 18 seconds to leader. So I think we've got a chance, guys. I think we're good. We need to find a braking point into this slow hairpin at Catalunya. One of the hardest corners on the track. This car is incredible. On these tyres, it really sticks. Now, I've got to say, replaying all these events, it's enjoyable. The new addition with the weekly challenges, it's really good because it just gives you reasons to go back and either play events or mop up events you wouldn't have played before. So 10 seconds off the lead. I think we're going to get this win, guys. We need to get this one done. DRS for the main straight. So it looks like a new GT Cup car is going to be just perfect for this race. It's quite a good braking distance considering it's not a full race car. I only broke a little bit earlier compared to where I brake in the GT3 cars. Just holding this corner lasts forever. When you've got tyre wear enabled, that corner absolutely kills tyres. The braking point for here is before the bridge. Oh, in fact, we are approaching the lead. There's the lead trio there. Let's send it on the brakes here. That old Porsche had to brake it very early for the corner there. A little bit of contact on corner exit, but I think we're good to go now. I think we will be doing just hot lapping soon. Oh, that could be track limits. I don't know if track limits are enabled for this event, but that would be for sure a penalty in sport mode, I think. As maybe would that. But we're good to go. Braking point here is probably at the signal box. A bit earlier than the signal box. Maybe it's the 150 board. The signal box on the right hand side there is my braking point for the Group 3 cars, but not so much in a road car. That's a very big curb, as are these two curbs here. Now you can, in ACC, you cannot go anywhere near those curbs at all. They are absolute killers. In Gran Turismo 7 you can straggle them, it works okay, and certainly with this road car it should be okay. Now 152 isn't a bad lap time at all. I think we can get 144s in the Group 3 cars in sport mode when we're properly going for it, when we've got BOP enabled. So this car, even just with racing hard tyres on it, is very, very competitive, and it's fun to drive as well, guys. on the DRS. Make sure you map. It's the overtake button you need to map for the DRS. I'll tell you what we'll do, guys. We'll do the next lap down the main straight. We won't touch DRS, and we'll see what speed we get. In fact, we'll do it on the short straight because we may not get 2 full laps. Oh no, actually, of course, we're only on lap 3, so I think we're good to go there. I think the car sounds good as well, guys. What do you think in the comments? I don't think DRS works. That's probably a bit too early on the brake. So somewhere between that signal box and the distance board is where we want to be braking. Oh, I've launched that curve again. Luckily we've got some road car suspension. Okay, so we're going to have no DRS now. We get a solid entry onto the straight. We'll pick a reference point as to where we're going to check the speed. So let's have the reference point as that board there. So 256, no DRS. Remember that one for the next lap. It's a nice car. You can play with the throttle to manage the oversteer and understeer. It's enjoyable to drive. I think some further tuning would be really good. Maybe add some power into it as well, which I think we do with some of the GT Auto or tuning shop updates. Not sure what I was doing there. Turned in super early. Do you have a favourite track in Gran Turismo 7? Let me know what it is in the comments below, guys, because Catalunya is actually one of my favourite tracks. It's really good. It's got a lot of flowing corners, very technical to drive, and yeah, I think it's actually really quite fun. A bit too deep there, maybe. Especially when they remove that end chicane. The new layout they added to Gran Turismo in one of the mid-term updates, where you just go straight on here and you don't go through the F1 chicane. I think it's like the MotoGP layout. It's very, very good. Right, we're going to go with DRS now. So we're going to try and get a good entrance to the straight, similar to before, I think. So DRS is available and active. We're looking for that 200 board to give us a checkpoint on the top speed. And the 200 board is there. It was one of the boards, but either way, it was 258 maybe. Watch that back, guys, in the comments. Let me know what you think in the comments. Was DRS doing anything during this race? I'm feeling like it's not. I think that was 2 miles an hour in it. But hey, something changes colour on screen. That is a good thing, right? Yeah, this is a fun car to drive. I'm glad we've not got tyre wear on. Yeah, it looks like there's no other cars in this race with a good top speed. So this car kills them in the corners and has a good top speed anyway. So I think we're all good. Oh, almost a bit too wide there. Let's try and nail the braking point into the hairpin. If I don't run too wide on the entrance to the straight, that's not good. I think penalties must be turned off for this particular event. So between the signal box, just before, in fact, it's just at the transition where you get this the split time. So as soon as the split time flips up, get on the brakes. Oh, that was nice. Floated that in lovely. Let's try and get over the curbs. Makes it a bit more unsettled, but perhaps a little bit faster. I'm going to get the win, 33 seconds ahead of second place. Using a bit of DRS just for fun, and that's going to get the win. 4 from 4. Most events so far have been pretty okay. I wouldn't imagine they are too difficult, but the last event always seems to be very challenging. And this last event is the World Touring Car 900 at Suzuka. It's challenging, guys. I did this yesterday to complete my menu book. At the end of this video, I'm going to give you a car that's easier to do it in, but I'm going to go straight with a Group 2 car. Okay, so to complete the weekly challenges, we have got World Touring Car 900 at Suzuka, 8 times fuel, 10 times tyres, 900 pp or less, and there's no car restriction. So you can use any car you want, as long as it's 900 pp or less. The cars you'll be racing against are going to be Group 2 cars. So this is like essentially GT500 Japanese touring car championships. So I will give you a full tune at the end of this video for the 919 hybrid. I think that is an easier car to use, but for now this is going to be my GT500 Nissan. The car settings are as shown on screen. We've got racing medium tyres. It's a 900 pp tune. These are the settings. Copy these ones. I think we can actually lower the braking sensitivity of the diff so it gets the car turned a little bit more off power. Strong anti-lag, high RPM turbocharger. Brake balance, we're going to go a little bit more rearwards. Actually, we're going to, I think tyre wear becomes a problem. 2 to the front, I think. So there we go. It's only 870 pp, but with the Group 2 cars you can't tune them far enough to be exactly 900 pp. So that's why I'm going to recommend something at the end of the video that's going to be a bit easier. But the right car to use for this event is another Group 2 car. Now, tyre wear is enabled, fuel usage is enabled. It's looking like a one-stop strategy from my previous test. So immediately I'm going to put on fuel mixture 2 to make sure we make it to the 5th lap. And this is one where we really have to be on it, guys. Suzuka is hard as it is. Group 2 is hard as well. And we are in a car that's probably a little bit underperforming compared to the rest of the cars on the track. And this car is quite understeery on the brakes. Sneak to the inside just here. Oh, a bit of a door bang there, but that would be good. If you do need to use traction control, just pop it on 2. That'll give you a level of safety. We're not going to bother with that because we like to make it hard for ourselves. Do as I say, not as I do. Into Degner 1, you've got to back off, downshift 2 gears. It's a difficult corner. Oh, try to send to the inside of. That was a bit of a clumsy move there. Into the hairpin, brake at the apex of the right hander to get you stopped and slowed down for the hairpin. Upshift to 2nd gear to get you out the corner a bit easier. So we're 41 seconds off the lead of this race. It's a 10-lap race. It's a tall order, guys. Everybody pits once in this race. Into spoon in this car is difficult, so you need braking at the first braking marker. Second part of spoon down to 2nd gear, and then rolling onto the throttle. Just be cautious not to drop the car like I almost did. But yeah, we need to be careful in 2nd and 3rd gear. We're good into 130R. It's normally a bit of a lift. They brake, we lift, throw it into the 150 on the brakes here, into the final chicane. You can take a lot of curb. Upshift to 2nd, get the revs killed. Careful on acceleration. So 37 seconds to the lead of this race. We have got 5 laps of fuel remaining, so we're good to get to half race distance. I don't think weather is a factor, but we should just be mindful of that anyway. Mindful of corner exits in 2nd gear, that's for sure. Flowing through these corners here is enjoyable to do. Normally 2nd gear for the right-handers, 3rd gear for the left-handers. So approaching the Mercedes. Oh, we're a bit wide there. It's going to be awkward getting into Degner 1. Back off that one. Oh, we've sent it to the outside somehow. team orders. 31 to the lead of the race. I think we're doing good. Now this is, guys, this is a race where you really need to be on it. It's one of the difficult races. Normally the 5th race of the series is a difficult race. Let me know what you think of that in the comments, guys. Have you done this race yet? And also, when you do come to do these races, let me know how you get on. If you found this stuff useful, please let me know. I'm always interested to know how you get on. Almost overshot that one a little bit. 29 is the lead. Cautious on the corner exit. Yeah, so yeah, definitely use TC on 2 if you need it, guys. Don't be afraid to do that. It just makes things a little bit safer. Send it on the brakes into this one. We've got the top speed on a lot of these guys. That's the McLaren ahead. Now the reason I recommend this Group 2 car is it's good with downforce. Suzuka is a high downforce track, 149. I think it's a solid lap time. It's a high downforce track. You don't really need top speed. It's all about that downforce and corner speed. So into turn 1 and 2, you just kind of just cruise in and downshifting all the way through. And now we are 3rd gear through this one, 2nd gear through this one, up to 3rd for this one. You get into a really nice rhythm. Oh yeah. So yeah, a nice rhythm as we send it off the track. Just got to rejoin the track carefully. There we are. That was a traction issue there, guys. Traction control is your friend, not my friend. We don't use it. Perhaps we should. So we've lost a bit of time to lead there, guys, and that is not going to be good. Are we still going to be able to get this win? Or switcheroo maybe on corner exit. That BMW is quick out the corners. I'm going to send it on the brakes into this corner here. Just put it to the inside, get a block pass on that guy, make sure he can't turn in, and then exit in 2nd gear. Right, we need to really pay more attention now, guys. We need to get there, drop the hammer, make this happen. 27 to the lead. So the lead is coming, the gap's coming down, but we seem to be on the verge of a crash all the time. These GT500 cars, the Group 2s, are really fun to drive. They're enjoyable, they're engaging, they're on a knife edge, but it's really, really quite enjoyable. 26 to the lead. So we're making it happen, but are we making it happen enough? Honda NSX, the 2008 model. I like that car. That's a good car to use for Sardinia World Touring Car 800. Really good fuel economy. Coasting into the corner, dragging a little bit of brake, down to 2nd gear, rolling onto the throttle. Let's see if we're going to make a better job of this one this time. 2nd gear. 3rd gear. So you can spin it up in 3rd gear. And also, guys, keep an eye on the tyre wear. That is a factor. So we're on the racing medium tyres. They work well, but they do start to go off. So lap 5, we need to pit. We're going to send it into Degnan 1, which is going to compromise us a little bit. Oh, we've lost that. Completely out of position there, guys. Things aren't going well in this race. 25 seconds to the lead. Not sure I'm going to do this one. Let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Are we going to get it done? I'm inclined to use a more aggressive fuel map because we've got fuel to spare, but that's going to give us more power and potentially more problems. But I think we need to be brave here, guys. There's that understeer on corner entry. Okay, so we're going fuel map 1, maximum power. So we're going to have just over 1 lap at maximum power, and we're going to need to make this happen. Compromised on the... That's a Group 3 car. So we need to be careful with our braking points. We have got much more power in the car on the more aggressive fuel map, so we will be approaching the corners with much more speed. So we need to make it happen now, guys. I can see 21 seconds to the lead, 5 to the cars ahead. this is going to be our pit lap. Tyres are just about okay. In fact, there's a big gaggle of cars there. We need to get to those guys and clear them as quickly as we can. Maybe we can jump them in the pits. That would be ideal. I can feel the car going there, guys. I think these rear tyres are starting to cry. So yeah, brake balance more towards the front would help with that. But then you introduce understeer on corner entry, which is not ideal. Send. .16 lead, half race distance. Send there. You just need to get the car X in the corner. Lighten up those rear tyres. More power, less grip. I'm going to go to the outside. I thought like that line was going to disappear then. So they've got the DTM Audi in front of us. Oh, keep it in. Spoon is dangerous. What a dangerous corner. There we go. So this is our pit lap. Get ready for a new set of racing medium tyres. I'm going to change the fuel map back to 2 so we don't overdrive the car. I have to really back out of that one, guys. I'm going to throw it to the inside, to the outside. I need to make sure I don't get caught so I can't get into the pits. That car is also pitting. So here we go into the pits. A new set of racing medium tyres, full tank of fuel, and we should be good. Softs, we could use that. It will be another PP limit. That'll be okay, but I don't think they would last. Hards wouldn't last. Well, they'd last, but they would just be too slow. I think medium is the right tyre. Guys, if you want anything from GT Omega, 5% discount codes in the description. Full tank of fuel. We need to put the hammer down on this one to get the win. This is the toughest race of the week, as it always will be. That one in the 5th slot is always the hard one. So right, 39 to lead, but that is someone that hasn't pitted, I hope. Now, X in the pits, you will have cold tyres. That is a thing. About half a lap would get your tyres up to temperature, so be cautious of that. Especially in thirds and second gear corner exits. In fact, I can't feel any grip in the tyres at all. Just about feeling them now, guys. Are starting to come in, I think. Going to be compromised here again. Losing loads of time here. Not really got the drive out the corners to get that done. Should be too far back to send it at the hairpin. Try and get the overlap for a better corner exit. How much drive do those guys have out the corner? That's ridiculous. So we should have to get him going into Spoon. We're going to go on the wide side, which becomes the inside. A little bit of contact there, but we'll get it done. We've got to get the elbows out, guys, to get this one won. Whoever says Gran Turismo 7 is easy, they are using the wrong car for the races. Gran Turismo 7 can be incredibly hard when you're using the right car for the right race. Into 130, and we're just going to sneak through there, guys. Keep an eye on who's going to be pitting, because we need some pit stops from the front. Well, the leader basically is miles ahead. So someone's pitted there. 2 guys have pitted. Japanese driver in 3rd is probably the guy we're racing. A couple of people exiting the pits now. We're racing their heads up. They were the people that went 1 lap longer than we did. Couldn't quite get the move done there into the corner. I think it's going to compromise us for the next. I thought about sending it there, but that's a little bit of bumping going on. Let's get the flashes. Let's let them know that we are keen to get by. I'm going to get on the outside here. Oh, I'm going to understeer into the grass. Oh, he's giving it up. I think that was for sure. He got spooked there. A bit of AI spook. I think we'd leave us on fuel map 2 for the minute. Touching Degner 1. When we're in free air, it's much faster. So up to 5th. The Audi is going to be 4th. They've always got way better drive out the corners than we do. And we're going to sneak to the outside. It's going to give us the inside of the spoon, but we're not going to need it. We're braking early because it's so easy to run wide in the middle of spoon, and it's such a long accident. You just run wide, run over the curb. Whilst the leader has pitted, that is good news for us. On the radar, where is everybody else? Guys, it's going to be tough. We're relying on other people pitting to really make this happen. Hard work this race is, guys. So 23 off of Jahul. I can't really see. So we're not even in 3rd. This is a tough one. I felt the tyres spin up there. I think we'll have to go up to fuel map 1 again. Gives a bit of power. Especially while we've got some tyres left as well. Think about fuel saving a bit later. It's losing a lot of time in these mid corners. 18 to the lead. Bounce that curb. Sweep through here on the power as early as we can. Braking reference is oh gosh, sorry. Braking reference is the middle of the curb, short shift to 2nd. So there's 3rd place. We should be able to sneak a 3rd place out this one, which will get us the tick for the completion. But we want the win. I think that may come down to... Oh, got a bit of a touch on the grass there. So it's 8. So basically just over 2 laps remaining. We should be good on fuel to run maximum attack to the end of the race. Make that happen. So leaders pitted. That is a good thing. So who is in 2nd? The Japanese driver. So the Japanese driver then inherits the lead. He's 4 seconds down the road. This is on, guys. I think we can do this one. It's been a chaotic race, but the Belgian driver goes a long way on his first stop. So don't be concerned about that when you're racing, guys. So you're racing, the Japanese driver is the one to be looking out for. But this race is far from over. We've got tyre wear to deal with, an angry car, and the difficultest track of all. The Suzuka is very, very difficult. Just when you're not concentrating, that's when Suzuka will bite you. Which is not ideal when I'm supposed to be talking and driving at the same time. Oh, I bounced on Degnum on there. Get the car on the corner exit. That's good. I think we should send it at the hairpin, I think. Just get the car to the inside. Stop it at the apex. Oi! I don't know if that was contact or if that was just me losing it. Let me know what you think in the comments below, guys. This is not over. Outside of here, coming to spoon. Need to make this one happen. Oh, he's fighting back. So I think we've definitely got on fuel. I switched to the mini map to just see where the guy is, because he's playing dirty. Not giving that up without a fight. So now we're in the lead of this race. We've got one more lap to do once we cross the line. We just need to bring this one home, guys. Suzuka isn't an easy track, so we do need to concentrate. Especially on corner exits like this, you just loop it out in 2nd gear. 3rd gear can still be dangerous. So there we go, one more lap to go. We're good on fuel. Cautious with your tyres, guys. This is where you may make a mistake because of tyre wear. So just take it easy. Give yourself a few percentage of safety margins when you get on the gas. A few percentage of safety when you're braking into the corners. And just make this one happen. Say that. I almost dropped it myself. he's not being dropped either. 2 seconds behind. I am up on my personal best. A lot of these long hanging corners where you can just get on the gas in third gear with worn tyres, you can just spin it out. Obviously the dangers of Degner 1 and Degner 2. And then let's not even go near Spoon. That is just going to be a very dangerous corner. We're going to take it very easy into Spoon for the last time. Slightly missed the apex there. Difficult getting that out of the corner. Spinning up those tyres on corner exit. And off we go. Into Spoon. I'm going to brake before the braking board just to make sure we are good. We're going to float into there nicely. Still running it to the outside because I'm being dangerous. There's something in my brain that happens where you just push things. I don't know what it is, guys. And maybe it's just races. Let me know what you think in the comments. 130R to do, which we're going to back off for that one as well. Rain didn't seem to play a factor in this race. The clouds seemed pretty open, not a problem there. 150 braking easy. 0.8 laps of fuel remaining, which is good. Make sure we're in the right gear to exit the corner and just cruise it to the line. I'm going to get that win. 5 from 5, get on the flashes, get that win. 5 from 5, guys. Hopefully that one has helped you to understand it's a one-stop strategy for everybody to race. It's a very, very challenging race. Using a Group 2 car is a real fight. It's really intense. I love it. So it's another 90-minute race, so it's going to be quite a long race, quite a long video, I guess, guys. If you've got this far in the video, then thank you so much. Make sure you smash that like button. And if you have got this far in the video, half a million, that's cool. And then we get the menu book again. So yeah, now as a bonus for watching this far in the video, I'm going to give you the full tune for... Well, I've got to find it first, guys. A full tune for the car that I think is much easier to win that race with, and that is the Porsche 919 Hybrid. I need to just choose the race again just so you can see car settings. Okay, so here are my settings for what I think is a much easier car to win this race with. So it's racing medium tyres again. Here are all the suspension settings and the differential settings. This is a development of my 800 pp build, but unlike my 800 pp build, this is not limited by power. It's a full 900 build, so 1305 for the downforce, maximum rear downforce, fully customizable, 99 power adjustment, 330 on the fully customizable racing transmission. These are the manual gears, but I haven't changed them. We've got the medium RPM turbocharger. Everything else is normal. Brake balance is all the way rearwards. That helps the car. It's a very understeered car on the brakes. And here is everything here. So this car on screen right now, guys, this will make that last and 5th race much easier. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know how you've enjoyed this video. It's a much more different video to what I've done before. I'm going to maybe do this for every single weekly challenge update video. If you want to watch other videos from Gran Turismo 7, click on the videos on screen right now. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and we'll catch you in the next one.